Hi everybody, welcome to your Jersey Matters Weather Minute. I'm Nor'easter Nick here to tell you that we are heading into the heart of hurricane season. We are right here. Within the next couple of weeks, we are going to find ourselves in that position where we historically see the maximum number of not only named storms, but hurricanes as well. After September 10th, that activity starts to dwindle a little bit and we can breathe a sigh of relief. But hurricane season runs from June 1st all the way through the end of November, so we can and we do get impacted by storms all the way through the end of the season. So we watch three distinct tracks this time of the year. We start finding these long track systems that come off the west coast of Africa, and they have differing outcomes. One potential track goes right through the Caribbean, south of the Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico into Mexico. We actually saw that recently with Tropical Storm Grace. Another track goes right towards Florida. And finally, as is evident by Henri, it's possible to go right up the coast. Stay tuned for more updates.
Hi, Jersey Matters!
That is a Girl Scout troop from Lacey Township that put together this week's Jersey Jaunt in honor of the 150th anniversary of Lacey.
This township was founded the same time that the Yellowstone National Park.
Lacey's the best kept secret in any part of New Jersey.
Lacey Township is celebrating its 150th anniversary this year. It is our sesquicentennial.
People have come together in amazing ways. I mean, when you look at Lacey Township as a whole, when people need something, they come together and they give.
It's a great, larger, small town. We have the Pine Barrens to the west, and we have the Bay and Ocean to the east, so our population density is relatively small.
And you take a look at the historical elements. We're standing in Enos Park right now. And did you know that this used to be an airfield for Captain's Inn back in the 1950s? Well, you take a look at Lacey Road and that being built basically to carry bog iron down to the Forked River. You take a look around and you just see the richness and the history here. It's just a great place to live, and I can't really imagine living anywhere else.
You always come back to, what feels like home and where you feel safe and happy. And Lacey Township does that for me.
I'm really grateful for the town and everything that they've given to me. I'll never be able to repay the town for how great they've been to me. Never.
Lacey means to me community. I've lived here my whole life. This is my home, the only place I ever want to be.
Very nice job, girls. That was put together by Girl Scout Troop 249 in Lacey Township. And many of those girls are going to have to wear masks when they go back to school in the fall. Jersey Matters' Phil Andrews says the battle lines have been drawn. Phil.
Well, Larry, as you know, school mask mandates have become a big issue over the last month or so. And I got to tell you, there's a lot of Garden State parents are just not happy about it.
Prior to leaving for his recent family vacation to Italy, New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy made this announcement.
All students, educators, staff, and visitors will be required to wear masks inside of school buildings, regardless of vaccination status, for the start of the 2021-2022 academic year.
And that news was not welcomed by many Garden State parents. As a matter of fact, some have even filed a lawsuit against the governor, as well as the commissioners of health and education.
The lawsuit asserts that these orders violate the First Amendment rights to speech and association and privacy of New Jersey school children. The orders actually limit the ability to communicate in many significant ways. We all know that nonverbal communication is fundamental to human speech. Children especially are developing their communication skills. They're first learning what these nonverbal cues are. We know that most communication is not really the words used, but the gestures, the smile, the frown, the facial expressions, which are fundamental. In fact, in the law, we require juries to see a witness precisely because facial expressions are so important. Young children especially are first developing this knowledge. For children to be masked all day and to have their teachers masked all day prevents basic communication developing between children and between children and teachers and staff.
Meanwhile, in Ocean County this week, parents also voicing their complaints about the governor's mask mandate.
This is a very sad world that we're living in the sense that we as parents are losing our rights. I don't want to lose my rights as a parent. And nobody else in the government or anything else is going to come into my house and tell me how to raise my children. I don't agree with the mask mandates, and I feel like it should be a choice of the parents.
We don't believe that the state knows exactly what's going on in every county, and it should be up to the counties to determine their health department to determine what needs to be done as well. This needs to be in a community, thing, not one person mandating everything, and that's basically where we're at right now.
By the way, this coming Tuesday, Mr. Butow and some of his group will take part in a parent-teacher unity rally at the headquarters of the New Jersey Education Association in Trenton to continue their protest against masks in school. Now, I'm certainly not trying to mask the issue, if you'll excuse the pun, but that lawsuit against Governor Murphy, similar lawsuits in other states have proven to be unsuccessful. In Toms River, for Jersey Matters, I'm Phil Andrews.
All right, thank you, Phil. My commentary is next.